Alright guys, we're back. So now that we have already set up some of the stuff in the Node.js file, we need to start creating a template where we're going to be pulling all the information that we're building so we can have these pages up, right? So remember this file folder, this folder that I told you guys in the last video to create and we weren't going to need then. Well, we're going to need it now. So go ahead in the templates and in here open up a file and we're going to call that file project.js. Alright, so this project.js is going to be nothing but just a regular input, regular page, very similar to everything that we've seen already so far. So we're going to start obviously by importing React from React because we're going to use that. More than likely we're going to use our link. So let's import link, and we're obviously going to use GraphQL because we're going to connect to it. So we're going to connect to our APIs and stuff. So we're going to pull GraphQL from Gatsby. So all this is going to come from Gatsby. So we need that stuff there. And I can tell you ahead of time that we're going to need some components as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add them for you just to kind of save you some time here, guys. So from material core, yeah. Alright, so which ones are some of these that we're going to use? We're going to use the grid, we're going to use the container, we're going to use typography, paper, card, and button. And the reason why I know this is obviously because I already built this for myself. So obviously if you're building something for yourself for the first time, you probably you will have to add this stuff as you realize that you need them. I'm just saving us some time here by actually telling you what you're going to need. So we're going to need make styles, and make styles is going to come from material UI core, and I can see that I'm already messing up somewhere. Oh, there we go. Import. That's why it wasn't finding my material UI core, and that's gonna be styles. Alright, and from in there, let me just copy that, and we're gonna get our blue-gray, and that's gonna come from colors. That's gonna come from colors, and then we are gonna also import our layout because we are going to this page is going to render independently from index, so it's got to run inside of a layout. So we're going to need to import a layout. So we're going to go to layout and layout. All right, cool. So now that we have that, we're going to get the styles. So I'm going to get the styles for you and put them in here, and I'll give you some time to look at it. Post stop the video if you have to and look at some of these: root, lighter card, heading, alt heading, light heading, dark text, media. So a lot of this stuff is coming in already from from other pages as well that we used. I think the index page uses some of this stuff right here as well. Just trying to save you guys some time here. Okay, and now we're going to, underneath this, we're going to actually create our page file. So const, and this is going to be a project template. Yeah, let's go like that. Project template. Okay, this is going to take some props, and the object gets made, and of course we have to export it. Export default project template right there. Alright, so in here we have to make use of the class styles that we just created. We just created these styles and we're gonna use them, these use styles, right? So in here we're gonna make use of that by consts variable, and we're gonna save that into classes, and there's going to be use styles. That's not the one. Use styles. There you go. Use styles function. Okay, so we're getting the use styles, and then we're gonna return our basically our code in there, our HTML. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually bring our layout, right? And inside our layout is where we're going to put our HTML stuff that is going to make the page look the way that it looks. Okay, I'm going to also have this done for you, so I'm going to paste it in here, and then I'll let you guys look into it a little bit. I don't think we're gonna need this this margin top, so you can actually get rid of that. I don't know if we're gonna need this or not, but just in case. So look at the paper and everything. It's a square paper. We'll have a container as well. Then we're gonna use a grid where we're going to use this properties in the grid. The grid itself is going to have a grid item that is gonna expand across, and what we're going to do here, actually, because we don't know yet about this part, this is going to be our page title. So we're gonna just make it that way, and our button that is gonna go back, I want you to actually put that like this, and the class name is fine, and then this div right here, which is going to be our content. So since we don't know that yet, let's just make it content. Alright, and this is basically our title here, so it's going to be the title here, and then it's going to be the content here. Okay, that's all we're really going to pull inside this this page. Okay, so it's just a template. Alright, and I believe that's all there is to it. If we save, there shouldn't be anything breaking. I know we're not bringing GraphQL yet, and we're not bringing, that's going to come eventually down here once we actually connect to it. We have to create a query for GraphQL to be injected to, and we're going to do that in a second. So let's see what's going on here. There was a problem with any GraphQL fragments or jQuery in this were not processed. Sure, but where? I didn't think I was actually. Alright, let's see. Let's try and find that. Alright, obviously there isn't any. That's weird. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's stop our development here and redevelop again, so that way it just goes over this stuff here and it realizes that we're not using any, and then it recompiles correctly. It shouldn't yell at us for GraphQL not parsing correctly, because we're not attempting to parse any. We are infusing or importing the GraphQL object, but we're not using it. So all we should get is basically just a warning saying that GraphQL is imported but not being used, and that's all there is. That's all there should be to it. So hopefully this compile, this new build, is going to get rid of this. All right, and we found what the problem was. Actually, it was in fact the importing of GraphQL. Apparently, Gatsby does not like importing GraphQL unless you are actually going to use it. So, food for thought: don't import GraphQL if you're not going to use it in any page or template. And as you can see now, I got rid of it because I wasn't using it yet. Eventually, we will though, but not yet. And because I'm not using it anywhere, and I get rid of it, and everything works fine still. But obviously the slug is not really taking me anywhere yet because we haven't finished developing the node.js file here, in order to to send the slugs into our template. Okay, we will be doing that next in our next video. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one.